Have you experienced the health benefits of drinking more water? Such as more energy, clear focus, and better digestion. Well, I took it a step farther, and just after Christmas this past year, I tried water fasting for 10 days. 10 days. Was it because there was so much excellent food over the holidays that my body couldn't digest all that was in it? No. Did I grow a large hump on my back, like a camel, that allowed me to feast off of its fat reserves? No. Was I hungry? Absolutely, for the first 3 days, but then not so much. You see, several months prior, my wife and I decided to fast as a way of detoxifying our bodies and giving our digestive tract a chance to rest and heal itself. We had never attempted such a feat before and heard mixed reviews about fasting, but we figured it couldn't hurt to give it a try. Why water fasting? A few years ago I had the pleasure of working with a gentleman from Europe who wasn't too far from his 60th birthday. We talked about a variety of topics: finance, economics, health, nutrition, pretty much everything under the sun. His views were so wildly different than mine, obviously, since he was from another country, but talking with him helped to broaden my own horizons on the various topics. One of them was water fasting. One afternoon he shared that 20 years ago, he was diagnosed with late-stage prostate cancer. He was in excellent health, was an active biker, and ate a mostly vegetarian diet. Yet he had cancer. His oncologist at the time had recommended various treatments, ranging from chemotherapy and radiation, to surgery, and even the removal of the prostate. My coworker wasn't sold on the recommendations of the oncologist, so he looked into alternative methods of treating and even possibly curing the cancer. One of those methods was water fasting. Against the advice of his doctor, he was determined to fight his cancer naturally. He embarked on water fasting for 40 days, consuming no food and nothing to drink other than water. Now, approximately 18 years from his original diagnosis, his cancer remains in remission and he lives a pretty normal life. So what changed? He integrated water fasting into his lifestyle permanently. By routinely and regularly completing long water fasts and permanently changing his diet to include more wholesome, nutrient-dense foods, he now lives a healthier life. To keep track of his fasts and the experience and results, he keeps a water fasting log. My decision to try water fasting, curious and skeptical at the time, I began combing the web to validate his fascination and love of fasting. Article after article, page after page was filled with testimonials of people who love fasting. They raved about the health benefits, spiritual benefits, and so on. You'll even find that some declare fasting will cure cancer, HIV, AIDS, acne, depression, and fibromyalgia. Whether or not this information is true, I have no idea. Despite all the nitty-gritty details that the web will produce, my friend exposed me to something I thought I'd never tried: water fasting. Immediately after researching the benefits, I boldly declared to my wife, "I'm going on a 7-day water fast." She thought I was crazy. No, I didn't have cancer. And in reality, I just wanted to try it since the benefits seemed great and there were virtually no risks. To ease into the water fast, I first started with the Master Cleanse. According to US News, the Master Cleanse consists of water, freshly squeezed lemons, cayenne pepper, and maple syrup. You drink 6 to 10 glasses a day for at least 10 days, and include an herbal laxative tea at night. I honestly found this protocol unpleasant. While some love the taste of this concoction, the cayenne pepper made me gag and the laxative tea had me up at 3 a.m. My first attempt at fasting lasted 3 days before indulging in a burrito from a local taco shop. Fast forward a few years and the idea of water fasting resurfaced between my wife and myself, and we both decided to fast after the holidays. My plan was a 7 to 10 day water fast while hers was a modified 5-day smoothie fast. I chose water fasting for several reasons. Water fasts are generally the quickest way to detoxify. Some even consider this the only real way to detoxify your body and bring it back in check. Water fasts are the most difficult. I thought if I could go 10 days on water alone, all future fasts of juice or smoothies would be easy in comparison. Health benefits of water fasting. There are several benefits to drinking water in general. And in my research of the health benefits of water fasting, I found many articles. Some were backed up by research, and some were not. I summarized my findings here, but if you prefer to see the research for yourself, I recommend reading Water Fasting for Wellness. It's a very helpful book with lots of research articles on the topic of water fasting. For a doctor's viewpoint of water fasting, fasting and eating for health would be my top pick. Fat burn. After your body has used all the excess calories, it begins burning fat. By default, when you burn fat, you lose weight. Fasting merely to lose weight is a highly debated topic. Because your metabolism slows to a crawl, you must be extremely careful when you resume eating. Otherwise the weight will come right back. However, if food is reintroduced properly and in moderation, keeping the weight off is possible. Note, my wife and I lost weight simply by switching to a whole foods diet. If you're trying to lose weight, I highly suggest changing your eating habits rather than water fasting. High blood pressure. This was one of the main reasons I chose to complete a fast this year. My blood pressure had been creeping up towards the 130/80ths range, sometimes slightly higher. Fasting quickly brought it down to the 115/70ths range. It fluctuates depending on the day, but bringing it down 15 points was nice. Mental clarity. This is probably a side effect of your body not working very hard and in turn causing immense relaxation, but you are able to think much more clearly when fasting compared to regular eating habits. Decisions were easy to make and stressful situations were much more manageable. I found that fasting helped me to put things in perspective. Vision. Yes, your vision can sharpen. An odd, but pleasant side effect. It doesn't mean you can quit wearing your contacts or throw your glasses in the trash can, but it's possible for your eyes to function more efficiently. Cancer prevention. A 2008 study at the University of California at Berkeley found that eating every other day decreased the rate at which cells produced, an effect known to reduce the development of cancers. In animal models, intermittent fasting was found to reduce cancer growth on the skin and in breast tissue. If fasting has the potential to treat and even possibly cure cancer, why isn't this being evaluated more often instead of the latest and greatest drug? Live longer. It's hard to explain the science behind this one, but research shows that those who fast live longer. Does simply going without eating prolong life? Probably not. My guess would be the continuous removal of toxins and allowing the body to rest from its daily work. Detoxify. Isn't this the new craze? People across the world are jumping on the "let's detox and be healthy" bandwagon, shouting for their food to be void of GMOs and pesticides. What these people don't realize is that their fad is truth. Fasting allows the body to rid itself of toxins. Introducing and maintaining a proper diet filled with real and nutritious food really is better for you. Note, now that my fast is over, I don't want to fall back into poor habits. To regularly detoxify my body from the occasional splurge, I incorporate detox smoothies and detox baths into my weekly routine. Digestive function. Your digestive system will love you for fasting. It takes about 3 days into the fast for your system to completely shut down. Liquids in, liquid out. After breaking the fast safely and carefully, of course, you'll find that your bowel movements behave as if they're on steroids. I'll spare you the details, but it's pretty incredible. Water quality. When water fasting, my dad was a plumber and he was always very particular about the quality of water we drank. A part of his concern still runs through me, and the quality of your water is worth mentioning if it's all you'll be drinking for a period of time. Berkey water filters are the cream of the crop, known for taking arsenic, uranium, aluminum and fluoride out of ordinary tap water. While it's on the pricier side, it's definitely worth considering, not just for water fasting, but for improving the water in your home as a whole. If you're not a big water drinker in the first place and you don't think water tastes good, consider an infuser water bottle. You can add slices of fruit that will flavor the water, making it more palatable. There are infuser water pitchers too, for making bigger batches of flavored water. My favorite flavor combination is cucumber plus mint plus lemon. My experience with water fasting for 10 days, days 1 to 3. The first few days were rough. It was during this time that the detoxifying symptoms were the worst. There was hunger, splitting headaches, it was rough. I am a coffee lover and nothing beats pouring a hot cup of freshly brewed coffee into a ceramic mug, sipping the Java goodness before starting the day. I attribute the pure misery of days 1 to 3 to caffeine withdrawal. At the same time, Mrs. Crumb's cooking dinner for the kids and knowing I couldn't eat was brutal. Days 4 to 6. These days were relatively easy. By this time my digestive system had shut down and the hunger pains had disappeared. My tongue was often coated with a thick white film. This is apparently normal and another detoxification symptom. I started losing weight, 1 to 1.5 pounds per day, but there was no problem going to work, playing guitar at church or performing any other daily physical functions. Day 7. I will never forget this day, ever. This was the most miserable day I have ever lived on planet Earth. I came home from work feeling great, not hungry, thinking clearly. And then my life was flipped upside down. My wonderful wife pulled a freshly baked loaf of rosemary olive oil bread from the oven. I was immediately angry and I wanted that bread. But it wasn't even possible at this point. Once your digestive system shuts down around day 3, it takes a few days to bring it back up to speed. You do this by very slowly introducing food to your digestive system, drinking juice for 1 to 2 days, fresh fruit for another couple days, steamed vegetables for another day or 2. The process of reintroducing food can take anywhere from 7 to 14 days before your digestive system back up to fully operational. Eating any solid food while in a fasted state can lead to severe discomfort and even hospitalization. Day 8 to 10. These days were almost an exact replica of days 4 to 6. By the end of day 10, I had lost 15 pounds and was ready to eat again. Water fasting, the bottom line. All in all, I enjoyed water fasting. It was challenging, but the health benefits were well worth it. My digestion improved, blood pressure was lowered and I may have reduced the possibility of getting cancer. I plan on doing it again later this year, and probably continue to fast at least once or twice a year from now on. My wife likes food too much to do a water fast, but she's committed to doing a smoothie fast with me whenever I water fast. That might be an option for you if the idea of water fasting is a bit daunting. Fasting and detoxifying on a regular basis. Water fasting is on the more extreme side of detoxing your body. However, there are many other ways to detox on a regular basis to keep your body functions optimal. DIY apple cider vinegar elixir is great for a daily boost to your digestive and immune system. A detox bath is an easy way to relax and allow your body to heal from the everyday toxins we encounter. Drinking a detox smoothie from time to time will boost your body systems and keep it running smoothly. DIY detox face mask with charcoal and clay helps to clear your skin and improve your complexion. Using a detoxifying salt scrub is a wonderful way to clean your skin and exfoliate while removing toxins. Everyday Detox and No Excuses Detox are cookbooks each with 100 recipes for healthy eating. Real food eating and detoxing through diet is an excellent way to keep your body free from toxins. Several of those detox methods use bentonite clay. It's so good for your body in many ways, more about that here. If you're just starting out, try one of these smaller containers of bentonite clay. But if you're like me and use it for all sorts of things around the house, buy it in bulk. A 10-day water fast has great health benefits, but it's not for everyone. Drinking a lot of water has many benefits. Taking to the next level of drinking only water for a time can add some unexpected benefits. Use a water filter like a Berkey filter system to ensure you are drinking clean water. Keeping a good water bottle on hand or even an infuser water bottle is a good idea too. If your body is not in a good place for a full water fast, a smoothie fast or other detox is a good idea. Try an apple cider vinegar elixir for everyday health or a detox smoothie to bring it up a notch. drinking more water is one of the steps to take when starting your healthy living journey. You can find more benefits to it and many other ways to be healthy in Kinda Crunchy, a 31-day challenge to healthier living.